My name is Jamel Shabazz, and I'm a documentary photographer from Brooklyn, New York.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
I was invited to participate and document the R16 B-Boy competition in Suwon back in 2008. And I shared very similar photographs from Brooklyn from the 1980s in that exhibition. And the artist talk is going to be focused pretty much on my 30-year journey as a photographer. Actually, yes, 30-year journey. And actually it's 40-year journey. So let me get back at 40-year journey. But really, let me reiterate that. Let me start all over again. I'm going to speak about my entire journey, growing up in the 1960s as a child to picking up the camera at the age of 15. I'm going to speak about my whole journey from the 1960s until this present moment being here in Korea. Because I felt the need to document my community, because oftentimes we were invisible to many people. And I wanted to make sure that that very important history was preserved, for the history books for future generations to see. It was a very difficult time in the 1980s, complicated time. The good part about it, the music was very positive and conscious music at that time. So there's a lot of artists that were producing songs that addressed social issues that were existing at that time. And then sadly, things would change in the mid-80s, and crack cocaine was introduced into various communities throughout America, and life as we knew it started to slowly deteriorate. That's a very hard question. Really, every photograph here is a reflection of the 1980s. So there's not one particular photograph, but I say that all of them, every photograph here is very close to me and is a true representation of that time. I agree with that 100%. I think really it became very popular because it just wasn't the superstar, it was everything that came with it. I mean, back then, a lot of young men, they dressed from head to toe. So you had the superstar, you had the tracksuit, you had the Adidas hat, and everything just matched, and it really worked really well. And I think that's what made it pretty popular. Adidas was very smart in creating those different objects. So not only did you have the superstar, like I said, you had everything else that went with it, and it made the person wearing it feel like a superstar. The Superstar is an iconic sneaker that's been around for 45 years, and it's become a global phenomenon that I'm amazed to see people. A sneaker that was so popular in New York now has become this global phenomenon amongst young people worldwide. So that's pretty much how I see it, how it has lasting power. It's been able to withstand 45 years. And I think that's just incredible for a sneaker to have that type of longevity. A true superstar to me is a person who strives for peace, a person who's striving to make the world a better place. That's a real superstar. The person who is involved in trying to improve the community and trying to use his voice to promote positivity or love, peace, and happiness. That's a real superstar.